wasteland of Fist of the North Star, Kenshido faced countless killers, but one of the strangest and most unforgettable was Heart. Heart wasn't always a hulking brute. He was born Alfred, frail, sickly boy who lived under the care of his sister Sarah. She always encouraged him to grow strong, but tragedy struck when criminals kidnapped Alfred for ransom. Sarah tried to save him, only to be cut down in front of his eyes. Her blood splattered across Alfred, awakening a trauma and a curse. At the sight of blood, Alfred would fly into violent rages, his strength multiplying beyond control. The kidnappers never stood a chance, and it was a teenage Shin who saved Alfred that day, teaching him the law of the wasteland. Only the strong survive. Following his sister's last words and Shin's advice, Alfred built his body into a fortress of fat and muscle, became Shin's most loyal vassal, taking on a new name, Mr. Heart, the Destroyer of Fists. Unlike many of Shin's warlords, Heart was strangely polite, calm, soft-spoken, even kind. He once scolded his own men for harassing a bartender, but that civility had a price. The instant he saw his own blood, Heart's mind snapped, and everyone in that bar paid the price. Heart's body was like rubber, his stomach absorbing punches and trapping weapons. This style is known as Kempo Koroshi, the destroyer of martial arts. It allowed him to counter nearly any attack. He bragged that only Shin's Nanto Seiken could ever bring him down. One slap from his giant hands was enough to knock even Kenshido to the floor. When Kenshido called him a pig, Heart's pride drove him into battle. At first, Ken's fist sank uselessly into his fat. Then Shin struck him with a feather, drawing blood. That sight drove Heart into a killing frenzy, his power peaking, but his guard down. Kenshido used the opening, kicking aside his belly fat to strike the hidden pressure point within, tearing Heart apart from the inside. Heart's final cry, Hidebu, became one of the most iconic sounds in anime history. His forehead scars are inspired by the pro wrestler Abdullah the Butcher, and he does resemble Abdullah the Butcher in his prime. Despite his small role, he became one of the series' most recognizable villains. In 2018, Heart even debuted as a VTuber with his own YouTube channel. Heart's character ranking from Hokuto no Ken Kyukyoku Kaisetsu Sho ranks him at level C. He is Power 3, Speed 1, Skills 2, Looks 1, Charisma 3. Heart may have been polite and deceptively strong, but in the world of Hokuto Shinken, no fortress lasts forever. This is Fist of the North Star, and every fist has a story.